Excellent pass there on the inside. Ooh, very risky pass. And number 13 from St. Augustine goes all the way to finish on with his layup. Ooh, Open Campus seems to have difficulties finishing right now. And the scores are 38 St. Augustine, 29 Open Campus. Excellent pass there to Valley, who finishes. And number 5 dribbling into traffic. And number 34, Valley was able to go all the way for St. Augustine. Excellent drive there. And the referee calls for foul. That sends number 8 for Open Campus down to the free throw line. Number 6 is able to complete the 2-point play. St. Augustine continues to push basketball. Excellent behind the dribble move there. And there seems to have been a lapse in Open Campus's defense, which allowed a very easy basket there by St. Augustine off the inbounds play. And the lane is wide open for number 7. And he was able to draw contact from number 9 of St. Augustine. Excellent basket there off the inbounds play. That sends number 7 of Open Campus now to the free throw line to complete his 3-point play. And number 7 of Open Campus is able to complete the 3-point play. Now putting the score at 44-33. And the referee signals St. Augustine's ball. Excellent drive down the middle, but he was unable to find him passing transition. And the referee signals for travel by Valley. Unfortunately, Roman Campus seems to be having difficulty scoring. And number 33 of St. Augustine was able to draw the foul off the contact by number 9 of Open Campus. And number 33 of St. Augustine is able to make his first free throw attempt. And number 33 of St. Augustine is able to go 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Excellent move there by number 6 of Open Campus. Again, number 33 of St. Augustine was able to draw a foul off the contact. Excellent grab to the basket there by number 13 of St. Augustine. Open Campus seems slow to initiate their offense on this position. And he was able to draw the foul of 23. Mr. Singh commits the personal foul. And number 16 was unable to hit his baseline jump shot. Excellent pass here down the middle. We're seeing some very good team chemistry here by putting on by St. Augustine. And that pass was picked off. Again, number 33 of St. Augustine draws the foul. They seem unable to stop number 33 from going to the basket or defending without fouling. And number 33 makes his free throws. Four minutes, 47 seconds left in this ball game. The scores are 52 St. Augustine, 37 Open Campus. At this point, it's still anyone's ball game. Big move there by number 16. And number 22 committed a foul on Singh. And Singh is at the free throw line. He misses his first free throw attempt. And he's able to make the second. And number 7 misses on his jump shot. Oh. Number 1 ran into number 7 of Open Campus. Personal foul committed against number 13 of St. Augustine, which sends him to the free throw line. Number 13 misses his first free throw attempt. Number 13 makes his second free throw attempt. And the referee calls for an offensive foul.
We see St. Augustine dribbling up court. Some fancy footwork. Mr. Singh going looking for a teammate to make a pass. There's nobody there. Everybody's caught down. And he makes a shot. No good. Number 5 dribbling down court, Open Campus, looking for his teammates. It's being blocked by the St. Augustine player. And that's a look. Oh, called by the ref. We have a team down made by Open Campus, number 6. And that's no good on the layup. We see St. Augustine playing very sloppy here, and very defensive. 53-39 in favor of St. Augustine with 3 minutes left in this quarter. Let's see if Open Campus can catch up. And they are marking up the plays. Open Campus number 16 with the ball, looking to make a pass. He makes it into the number. And that's a battery. And that's number 7 at the free throw line, number 7 of Open Campus, and Emil Octave. This is his first attempt. No good. He has one more. Number 7 going up on his second attempt. Oh, that's no good. Number 7 going up at the free throw line, Emil Octave. And that's no good. Has to do it for the rebound. Trying to make a pass. Passes his teammate and he goes up. And that's an air ball. Singh with the steal going back down court. And that's a 3-on-1 defense. Passes it to number 8, that Mr. Chad Phillips.
So Rachel, at this point I want to bring you back to the projection you made at the beginning of the match. So you had an expectation that the St. Augustine team would have a clear victory. Are you keeping to your words?
I am going to stick by my predictions. At the moment we're at 53-39 in favor of St. Augustine with 2 minutes left on the clock. Yes, Open Campus can catch up, but I do see St. Augustine maintaining this lead. Victory is theirs.
And let me bring in Siobhan. Siobhan, you're always not making calls, but have you called it for this one?
No, this is the closest game so far with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the third quarter. So I don't think it would be fair for me to try to attempt to call it, as a comeback is completely possible for Open Campus.
All right, and I think I'm going to also concede to what Mr. Davis is saying. Very much in agreement. It is pretty close. And as you would have seen in the beginning, the Open Campus was leading fairly well. A good number of points they were leading by. And then the tables turned. And now we're seeing St. Augustine with a lead and not very many points ahead. So it is very possible that the Open Campus can regain some buoyancy to get a lead or even match the scores. And then we could see a much more exciting match down to the wire into the fourth quarter.
And referee has signaled for a timeout.
So 1 minute 20 on the clock for this quarter. 1 minute remaining in this quarter. 39-58 the scores in favor of St. Augustine. And then we go into the defining quarter, as we'd like to call it. And Mr. Davis says it's going to be anybody's game. Miss Myrie says she's called it already for St. Augustine.
And therefore he signals for travel.
So we now return to the action. 1 minute 11 on the clock.
And they pass on the inside to Officer Singh. Oh, unfortunately, number 3 of St. Augustine is unable to convert on his jump shot. And number 5 of Open Campus desperately drives down the lane. And he's unable to hit his layup. .40 left on the clock. Ball in possession of St. Augustine. Oh, and number 9 is unable to go all the way. Pass on the inside, deflected by St. Augustine player. Open Campus seems to be having a lot of difficulty scoring the basketball at this current point in the ball game. And that pass was picked off. Foul and 1 for number 5 of Open Campus. He'll step to the free throw line for one attempt. And he makes his free throw. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our third quarter. The scores are 58, St. Augustine, 42, Open Campus.
So that brings us to the end of the third quarter, the penultimate quarter of this matchup with the Open Campus against St. Augustine. As Mr. Davis would have projected, this quarter would see Open Campus trying to regain its buoyancy, 42 points to 58 points. The gap has certainly closed, and we're expecting that it's going to close even further. Are you still holding on to your projection, Miss Myrie?
On to the fact that St. Augustine has the better defensive team. They know what they're doing. They know how to control their balls. Open Campus, too many turnovers taking place. They're playing sloppy. Too many aggressions on the court, not knowing why. The frustration that we saw in the first quarter of St. Augustine has slowed down. So I guess coach is doing something. Something's going on over their camp. They came, they know what they're doing, and they're just open to capitalize on all their points right now.
All right, so you're hearing it from more experts there. Let me quickly go to see if I can have some more reactions from members of the audience. So I had somebody from the Open Campus give us a comment, and I'm going to see if we can speak to somebody else at the moment from the... So just going to see if we can talk to somebody else from the audience. So good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
So with one more quarter remaining, what's your take on the match? What's your expectation in this, the final quarter?
Well, my expectation is that the way the Lions have been playing, we would continue in the same winning fashion, and we would close off the game in that same winning fashion.
All right, so it's day 8 action of the UWI Games. What's your take on the UWI Games overall?
Well, I find the UWI Games, the competition levels have been very high. It has been very enjoyable, and also the camaraderie and the bonding of the different campuses have been excellent as well.
All right, thank you so much, and all the best to you and your team for the remainder of the game. So we're going to get right back into the action right now. The fourth and final quarter of the last basketball game for the UWI Games 2019. Today is the last basketball action, and our analysts Rochelle Myrie and Siobhan Davis are here to bring you the ball-by-ball action. But did I say it's our last match? I'm sorry, I'm rushing things. Our last match will begin at 8 p.m. So this isn't our last match. We have one more match to go. And of course, Siobhan and Rochelle are here to bring you the action.
There seems to have been a technical foul call. St. Augustine trying to move the basketball to get on the inside, but Open Campus defense will not allow them. Excellent pass, they were unable to finish. And Valley is able to draw the foul. He'll step to the free throw line for his 2 free throw attempts. And Valley misses on his first free throw attempt. And Valley misses on both of his free throw attempts. Open Campus now has possession of the basketball, driving to the lane number 6, and he's able to finish. But St. Augustine's quick on there, come back. Unfortunately, number 33 misses on his jump shot attempt. A timeout seems to have been called.
So as we are in this timeout at the moment, I just got some news from the Open Campus squad. Why we're hearing such, I don't want to say quiet from them, is that their top cheerleader, Miss Esther, actually got injured today. But we also got some word that today is her birthday. So I want to say a big shout out to Esther. Big up to Esther, the Open Campus cheerleader. She's always here with her tambourine, and she is definitely missed. Big shout outs to her on her birthday, and I really hope that she gets a speedy recovery and the tambourine shaking can return to the matches. All right, so the score is 47-58 in favor of the squad from St. Augustine, and the action is back. Siobhan and Rochelle is here, of course, to give you more commentary.
St. Augustine has possession of the basketball, and they attempt to drive down the lane. Oh, unfortunately, the pass is picked off. Open Campus now on a fast break opportunity. Passes out to the three-point line. And he hits on his three-pointer. And referee calls for travel. And here we see full court defense being put on display by Open Campus. Foul there by number 16 on Valley of St. Augustine. Valley will now go to the free throw line to attempt 2 free throws. And Valley misses his first free throw attempt. And Valley is able to connect on his second free throw attempt. Excellent crossover move there. Ball and one. Number 7 of Open Campus will now report to the free throw line for his chance to complete the three-point play. Unfortunately, he's unable to convert. But his teammates grab the rebound. Oh. Great hustle play there, but they are unable to keep possession of the game. And the referee calls for foul. And I do believe that is on number 8 of Open Campus.
What action?
That is the 4th foul for number 8 of Open Campus.
The Open Campus team certainly resurging. 52-59 the scores.
And number 33 just shot an air ball. And he's able to connect on his second free throw attempt. 7 minutes, 14 seconds left in the ball game. The scores are 60 St. Augustine, 54 Open Campus. Open Campus has been resilient, cutting into the lead. And Singh moves the ball to Valley. And he loses position of basketball, passing the hands of number 16. And the foul is called. And a very hard foul there, ladies and gentlemen. And I do believe the referee signaled for some stoppage time. This is what is known as referee stoppage time, where they stop to do some deliberation.
So, Siobhan, Rochelle, 5 minutes, well, 6 minutes remaining in this match. Roughly, 54-60 the scores. What's your mindset?
Basketball game is way too close to be called. It's right, 2-position ball game right now. Anything can happen. Either team can win. It's just who can execute better in the remaining 6 minutes 30 seconds.
Do you think that Open Campus feels a lot more hungry for this victory than anything else?
Well, I do believe they would feel a lot more comfortable at this point in the ball game, given the fact that the scores are so close and they have some time left on their hands. But they need to pay attention to the clock, as time will run out on them if they aren't able to execute. And that layup there puts the lead back up to only 6 points for St. Augustine.
And what else do you think the team can tighten up on?
I think the team needs to execute better. They're getting a lot of open shots, but missing. I've seen where they have played excellent defensively, but they just need to make those open shots. That will make the difference in this ball game.
And on the same note, Miss Myrie, the St. Augustine team is certainly pushing to maintain the lead they've established for themselves so far. What do you think they ought to do now to possibly defer the Open Campus closing that gap even further?
Okay, like St. Augustine is playing on the offense, but what they need to realize is that they need to lock down on their defenses as well. They are in the lead now, but there is 5 minutes left, and Open Campus for this quarter have been capitalizing on all their baskets. See, and that's a shot there. So now we're at 54-58. 5 minutes left. And now we're at the free throw line. If you get these two baskets, we're going to be at 64-60. How much closer can this match get?
Well, that's the question many of viewers, many of spectators must be asking themselves. I know here in the crowd, persons are definitely eagerly waiting to see the outcome of this match. And it's certainly one where Open Campus is closing in on St. Augustine. It's the penultimate basketball match here for the UWI Games 2019.
Open Campus has it and passes the back down court. And he's going up for the basket, number 16. And whoa, beautifully done.
Look at that, 64-60, the scores.
We see the number 9 of St. Augustine looking for a teammate to make a pass. Nobody's open. Passes it to number 33, and that's a foul. Call from the right.
They are inching in closer and closer and closer. Will this match be an upset? We will see.
Have an inbound from St. Augustine. Looks like Mr. Singh, the big man, number 23 of St. Augustine, is going to take this one. The tension is very high tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams are working, trying to partner down. We're seeing where the Cave supporters are already coming in for the next match, as we have UWI Mona versus UWI Cave at 8. You don't want to miss that one.
And the Cave Hill spectators are arriving early for their matchup later on. We're expecting that one to be certainly pretty hot. Mona against Cave Hill, the final basketball match here at the UWI Games 2019. The failed attempt there.
Joseph, number 33. He's going up again. No good. We have an inbound on St. Augustine from Mr. Singh, the big man, number 23. He's playing exceptionally well all day, all season to be exact, throughout the games. And he makes a long pass going down court. And that's a steal on Open Campus right there. We see the number 23 of Open Campus, Mr. Jackson George. Number 9 of St. Augustine has the ball coming back up. Mr. Ronako Boyce looking for a teammate to make the assist. 4 minutes left, 64-60 in favor of St. Augustine. And makes the pass to Omar Joseph, 33, and that's no good. And a call on the ref. He's going back to the free throw line, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he can capitalize on these 2 points. Because if you get these 2 baskets, that means he will set his team to 66, which will give them somewhat of an extensive lead. Mr. Omari Joseph, number 33. He's going up on his first attempt. And that's no good. One more attempt for Mr. Joseph. No good for Mr. Joseph.
So
you see number 6 going down court, looking to make a pass. And this is Mr. Jackson George. Passes it to his teammate. Looking to make a play. 3 minutes. Number 6 going up, and that's no good. St. Augustine has the ball going back down court. Mr. Singh dribbling, looking for a team, and he makes it to Omari. And that's a steal on Open Campus. A long pass back down court. Oh my God. And that's no good, and a call on the break.
So, Siobhan, with just about 3 minutes remaining on the clock, as a player, what would be your tactical mindset now, starting with, let's say, if you were a player on the St. Augustine side?
If I was a player on the St. Augustine side, I would take better possession of the basketball, as turnovers at this point in the game can be detrimental, as well as I'd emphasize on defending without fouling because they don't want to send Open Campus to the free throw line unnecessarily, giving them opportunities to score with the clock being put on pause to their advantage. If I was a player on Open Campus side, my mindset would be to play excellent defense as well as to capitalize on those offensive positions which have been given.
So you're hearing it from the man himself, Mr. Siobhan Davis, our resident analyst, alongside Miss Rochelle Murray. 3 minutes 31 seconds on the clock. The score is pretty close, 61-64. As I would have asked at the beginning of this match, did you expect the scores to be this close?
Honestly, I did not expect the scores to be this close, given the nature of all the matches before. They have been blownouts, but this is the most competitive match we've seen so far. And I'm really enjoying the display being put forward by both teams in this ball game. We're seeing a very good competitive basketball game.
Let me ask Miss Mary as well, were you expecting the scores to be this close?
Not at all, Mr. Keys. 65-61 with 3 minutes in the last quarter. Nobody saw this. And there we have it, 66. Still a very small gap between both teams. I am not going to lie, I expected a lot more from both teams, especially St. Augustine. And that's a basket for OC right there, trying to make up on time. We just have a 3-point lead. A lot can happen in 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Fancy footwork from the St. Augustine player, nothing on the rebound. Timeout called on St. Augustine right there, ladies and gentlemen. 66-63 in favor of St. Augustine with 3 minutes and 7 seconds on the clock. This is the final quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Three minutes separating who will maintain the lead. We have St. Augustine here trying to lock down on their defenses, and Open Campus trying to seep right on in. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a close call. 3 minutes and 7 seconds in this quarter. What do the guys have left in them? Both teams are tired. It's been a long match. And that's the call from the ref, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Let's see what these both powerful teams have to offer. Remember, we have the next match between UWI Mona and UWI Kville at 8. You don't want to miss that one. We will be here giving you the play-by-play. The guys are coming back on court, and we are back in play. Inbound from the number 23 of Open Campus, Mr. George. And his teammates going up to the basket. Oh, wow. That's another point on Open Campus right there. They are closing down, 66-65. Will St. Augustine allow Open Campus to go? Oh, my God. Oh, geez. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my 6-7, Open Campus has overthrown St. Augustine. I did not see this coming. This match is nail-biting. Ladies and gentlemen, I am literally at the edge of my seat. We have a free throw if he gets his 2 points. That's 69 with 2 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock. Oh, no good for number 7 of us. Should be capitalizing on these free throws and extending the lead. With 2 minutes, with the score so close, St. Ooh, and that's 68 right there. St. Augustine has to keep countdown now. We have 2 minutes. And a fumble. Makes a pass. Mr. Singh, the big man of St. Augustine, looking to go up. Will he get a 3? Oh, no ball. And that's a fumble right there. Oh. Outside. And that's outside. Looking to make a pass. He passes it to Omari Joseph. Oh, and that's a fumble. Oh! Oh, and that's a free throw on number 33, Omari Joseph. I call him the little pocket rocket of St. Augustine. It seems like number 16 is querying the call. He is not here for it. Omari Joseph saw the free throw. Let's see if he'll make these two as he missed his last set. 68-66 in favor of Open Campus. Omari, your team is defending on you right now. Oh, lovely. And that's one attempt. And Omari Joseph's trying to equalize the points. Mr. Josephs. Oh, no good. And Open Campus is dribbling back down court. St. Augustine. Ah, and that's a fumble. Lovely. Very close, 68, 67, 1 minute. Oh, and St. Augustine with the ball going back down court. Mr. Singh looking for a team. And that, oh, lovely. The ref has called it, ladies and gentlemen. The ref has called it. Mr. Singh at the free throw line. 68, 67, 1 minute, 19 seconds. And this match is coming to a close.
Remaining on the clock, Siobhan, Mr. Davis, Mr. Future Coach. What say you,
I don't really think I understand that question, Javon. Because with 1 minute 19 seconds left on the clock with only a 1 point lead, it really is anybody's ball game. We'll have to wait and see what happens after the very final buzzer is sounded to find out who will be the winner of this one. The game is really too close to call.
mentally on either team, who do you think they're at? Or as players as well as possibly coaches? What do you think the coaches are saying?
The coaches will be saying, defend without giving up free throws. You do want to foul at this point in the ball game, as both teams are in the bonus, so any foul will send the other player to the free throw line with stoppage time on the clock, which is what you don't want if you're either team.
1 minute 19 on the clock. 68, 67. There's some kind of discussion taking place is on the coaches at the moment. And as that's happening, we're seeing the Mona continue. We're facing off with the cave here to the Blackbirds against the Delegates. So if you're hearing that, there's a fan play on 3-1. So, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is the penultimate of the basketball tournaments, and it's day 8 of the UWI Games. The matchup certainly has been arguably one of the most exciting of the tournament so far. If you would have heard that fanfare not too long now, the Mona contingent would have just made their way in. The Cave Hill team, or Cave Hill supporters, made their way in earlier. Another exciting matchup will follow this match. At about 8 o'clock, the two teams will face off in this very gymnasium, and of course we're going to be bringing you the action. It's going to be the final basketball match overall, and that will help to determine the scores of basketball. The female and male scores will be tallied to provide you an overall score for the campuses for basketball overall. So basket there, evening out the score, 68-68. Cave Hill Open Campus. Will he make this next basket? And he does, so it's a 1-point lead with 1 minute 19 on the clock.
And we have a very risky pass attempted there, and the referee signals ball to Open Campus. That was a very risky pass of the inbounds. And we see where St. Augustine really wants to get the ball out of number 16's hands. And number 6 drives down the lane, and he's tripped. And I do believe that referee will signal a foul.
A hit like that certainly can send chills in any player at all. Hoping he's quite alright, but not a hit you'd want. Not even just as a basketball player, but overall you wouldn't want a hit like that. So 1 minute 5 seconds on the clock. Referee ensuring that he is in good standing, hopefully.
And number 6 misses on his first free throw attempt. Will he make the second to tie the score at 69-69? And he misses on both free throw attempts.
That would have been critical points for the Open Campus team. Hopefully they'll regain another opportunity to hopefully even the scores, and they'll also be able to strengthen their defenses to ensure that the St. Augustine team does not capitalize on weaknesses there.
And an excellent basket there by Singh. Down 3, 40 seconds left on the clock. What will Open Campus do? Oh, number 22 was not able to tie the basketball game. St. Augustine has position in basketball. 30 seconds left on the clock. What will they do? Oh. And the coach's signal to kill time.
Less than 20 seconds remaining.
And St. Augustine grabs a rebound. Excellent put-back shot there. 7 seconds left on the clock. Open Campus now by 5. What will they do?
3,
what will they respond?
2, 1. And the game is over. But, or is it? There is 8 seconds being added to the match. 73-70 the scores. 73-70 the scores. So 8 seconds remaining here. With time added. What a matchup from both sides. Open Campus against St. Augustine. So 7 seconds have been added. Siobhan, what's the mental state of the players from St. Augustine?
Well, points-wise, they may be feeling comfortable, but a lot can happen in 7 seconds on a basketball court.
And for Open Campus?
They would have been distraught, but they still have the possibility to win.
One go, you need to go collective before them close, but by the time I'll be back. Okay. Is that close? Is the same security?
And
Alright, soon.
so critical timeout at the moment. Team certainly trying to plan the strategy to cement or dethrone. 70-74 the scores. Mona eagerly waiting to start their match, which was slated for 8. But that won't be the case, so 7 seconds time added. And both sides will have their players certainly eager to see how this matchup pans out. I want to thank you so much for tuning into our coverage. We appreciate you staying with us for 8 long days so far. 2 more days of action remaining.
5 seconds left on the clock. They have to attempt a 3 at this point in the ball game. And number 5 makes the 3. No, St. Augustine has to be very nervous. And they decide to send Sing to the free throw line. 1.6 seconds left on the clock. If you're an Open Campus supporter, you will have to be hoping that Sing misses both of these free throws.
I hope you are seeing the crowd in the shot,
critical junction in this
I can
basketball
tell
game.
you that everybody is on the edge of their seats. They are eagerly waiting to see how this match will pan out. 73-74.
The hope of a campus on Sing's shoulder right now.
Biting.
Will he be able to make the crucial free throw? And ladies and gentlemen, that free throw, I believe, may have just cemented the ball game for St. Augustine.
So 75-73. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us officially to the end of this match. With these scores, 74-73, 75-73, what a matchup. Certainly this wasn't how they expected it to end. Or rather, this wasn't how the match was expected to pan out at all, but we must certainly laud the Open Campus team for a strong effort put out on the court. Very, very, very good work, Open Campus team. Good job for St. Augustine as well. Congratulations to them. What's your summary of the match?
My summary of the match so far, this has been the most exciting basketball match so far. It has went down to the wire. It came down to some very critical free throws. As you can see, only winning by a 4-point margin, where it came down to Open Campus to hit a big 3 there at the end just to remain in the competition, which they did. So hats off to Open Campus. Excellent ball game. I really enjoyed it.
All right, so as you can see right around us, the Caveville supporters, the Caveville team is actually warming up. So Miss Mary, the penultimate basketball match in the entire UWI Games for the first staging. Was it one that lived up to expectations of excitement?
It was indeed an exciting match. I did not expect the points to be so close. It was like 75-73, a 2-point lead, which made St. Augustine victorious. I did call it, but I expected more from both teams. But overall, a very exciting match. Both teams came out, they did what they had to do. Congratulations, St. Augustine, and good job, Open Campus.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this match-up. The penultimate matchup in the basketball tournament of the UWI Games overall. The final basketball match will come on the way in a few minutes, so you want to stick around, you want to stay tuned. That one is expected to pan out to be one of excitement also. Mona against the Blackbirds, Cave Hill campus. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Javon Keys here holding the fort with Mr. Siobhan Davis and Rochelle Myrie. Stay with us.